Welcome back to another Secrets of the Pros. Here I'm a mixing engineer extraordinaire, Andrew Weber. And if you haven't subscribed to my page already, you can check it out. I'm currently at 85, and we are still pushing our subscribers mix and master contest plugin prize giveaway, which entails the new copy of Studio One 4 along with the Slate Digital. And I'm talking Studio One 4.6, taking your mix on another level. Some of them are talking about some of the features here in the new version, what you can do with the plugs, and we're gonna jump straight into it. Remember, you can always hit me up on my page. You can purchase my rhythm. You can hit me up if you want me to mix and master for you guys. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So we're gonna go right into Studio One 4.6 here, and I have a soca track here from Nadia Batson here, and we're gonna be talking about what all they installed. And Studio One has a number of things that they fix, but we're gonna got to some of the main one everybody's talking about. For example, we have this rhythm here. I'm gonna play this track here from Nadia Batson. Now, normally in the MIDI tracks here, you double click and you can do a little step recording, but here's a new feature. If I right click here and I go down to instrument and go on convert part to pattern, check this out. It's gonna convert that part there. I go double click and it turned it into a pattern editor. So what I can do with this kick here, if I isolate the kick, I can write in a couple notes here and play it back. And you have that more like sequencer style, a pattern like Fruit Loops. I can play that within the track here on the first bar. Play back. So it makes your drum editing more convenient. I can add more notes on the top there, and I can get something. Could add some swing to it. So that's one of the new features there in the instrument convert part to pattern there. And also I'm going to be looking at some of the plugins here. For example, they also have a new export mixdown version here for video as well. You can choose different video formats here. With Studio One, so you have a video in your session there, you can choose a different video format there. Improved stuff has been done on the mixer board as well, along with the input controls. So you'll be happy to know. And don't be afraid to check out the new feature, which is the group. You can group selected tracks, similar to Pro Tools. And you can nest it as well. Now I'm going to dive into some of the effects here. For example, if you go on your multi-instruments here, you can go on card, layer, sequence. I can pull up something like under layer. I can go into 80 phaser keys. I can bring this down here. And this is actually my tie combined with an instance of, I believe it's Presence. And it has some of the patches there. Also, we have the new effects here, then the note effects. If you go under repeater, we have a sequence. We have quite a few stuff you can do. For example, if I take the repeater effects and I put it on the wave station here, I can go through the different sequence effects here. I could go to this one here. So be sure to check those out, guys. I'm not going to stay long on that. We have a new way that the browser is also fixed up. If you want, you can also go into the PreSonus shop, and you can switch on cloud. Is the new PreSonus Exchange, which you can hook up with other Studio One producers. Go online and sign in. Also direct access to your SoundCloud. And also on your effects, bundle here, we have the new Ampere state of the art here. So I'm gonna be talking about it. Let's go into that. Here is the new Ampere, which includes a more, I like the design on some more realer amps. Very powerful stuff. For example, for this soca music, I have the synthesizer playing this part here. If I turn on the Ampere here, check this out. A little bit of delay here. Bring it in. And I can cycle through the different amps here. I can move around with the different fuzz effects. There's actually another one called I believe is Hogboard. Let's see where. Let's see if I can find that real quick. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go down to PreSonus. It's called. Let me find it in a few. Pedal board, which is similar to GTR. You can create your own effects. I'm going to show that in a minute. So the Ampere, you can tweak the controls. You know you can move around the connections for the wires. I can go through the cabinet here. There's a more sleek design. Here's the explanation of each design here. I can go on the mics. I can set the mics there for the signal. I can unlink it. Delays, you know, there's a tuner involved as well. I love the sleek design that they're doing with it. If I go down here, let's check out the pedal board, which you know is similar to GTR, but you can add a lot of stuff that you can go down here. You can add up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 effects. I'm gonna turn this on, and we're gonna hear what this sounds like passing through. Turn it on. So you know, you can go through different effects: pre-chorus, equalizer, the fat distortion channel. Some pretty nice stuff, and it sounds great on guitars for all you guitarists there. Check that out. There is also some EQs here. Is the FET modeling channel strip here. If I can bring up Nadia's vocal here, let's bring that up real quick. And also, let me see. I can bring up the masters. And then I have an EQ over this side here. If I go, let's try a little bit 7 here. So this is a very powerful channel strip here, and also we have the VT1 tube modeling here. So I can adjust the ratio here, the attack, release. Really great stuff here. Also on the channel strip side, we have the new sleek design, which is the fat channel here. I can go through the drop down menu here, and I could pick the different compressors. For example, the tube, which mimics the CLA3A, and the FET compressor here. Also the equalizer, which mimics the PureTech and the vintage here. Awesome look, guys. You gotta jump into this stuff. Let's engage. Let's say I'm boosting a little bit of 3D. Let's say a little bit of 3dB here at 10K here, and I'm running it through this, and also the CLA76 version from PreSonus. A little bit of input. Let's listen to the drum bus here. I'll turn it on the drum bus here. And if you go on the different compressor, it tells you standard, clean, fully featured compressor. It tells you about the tube, modeling tube. It gives you an explanation of each of these plugs. So I wanted to leave that with you guys there. These are mostly some of the main stuff. They also have improved tempo matching for loops in Studio One 4.6, and also the President XT, I believe, has a real-time a time stretch, so you guys can look into that. Be sure to check out PreSonus website as well, and check out all these great stuff. The new pedal board is here, like I said before, which you can add some great guitar sounds, and check out the Fat channel there. They have reworked the menu for editing as well, so everything is going just nice and top notch. So I want to leave that with you guys. Studio One 4.6, another level. Be sure to enter into my subscribe